IE graduating students, family and friends of graduates, faculty, deans, staff and administrators, hello, and welcome to IE's graduation ceremony for the class of 2021 on this grand 23rd day of July. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Allison Rowe, and it is an honor for me to be your host today for this special occasion that marks your transition from students to our talented and diverse family of IE alumni. To our graduates, I see the IE spirit is alive and healthy here. Hello, everybody. Woohoo! We've got IE Law School, IE Business School, GPA, HST, and the School of Architecture and Design. And I'm so happy to see so many of you wearing your caps. Perhaps even some of you are using the earpods that we sent to you. And I see some of you even with your families. So exciting. I even see, actually, some of you wearing the hoodies, which makes me think either you've got the AC on really high, or perhaps you're in the southern hemisphere and it's rather chilly outside where you are. Yep, I see you over there. Also, feel free to post pictures and shout outs on social media using hashtag #IEGraduation. Today, graduates, today is your day to shine, to be proud of yourselves and to accept the admiration of and congratulations from your loved ones and peers, and from us, your IE family. We have prepared for you a dynamic ceremony to celebrate your diversity, grit, and accomplishments. And we are here right now, connected with all of you, regardless of where you are in the world, to celebrate. You are now IE alumni. In reaching this milestone, there is definitely reason to celebrate, and I'm sure that you have been celebrating or will be this weekend. But if I may be so bold to say, with this milestone also comes responsibility. It is my hope that you will now go out into the world and apply and build upon all that you have learned and developed while studying your degree and participating in activities and clubs beyond the classroom. You are sure to have made lifelong friends through what most likely were the best of times and also some of the most challenging. Hold on to those friendships, lean on each other, regardless of where you are located geographically, and keep inspiring yourselves to do better and to be better. You will have learned that you are capable of doing more than you thought. Perhaps you even surprised yourselves with your abilities and your perseverance. We are living through an intense, prolonged period of uncertainty, and you are excelling. You are the IE class of 2021. You've made it. But your journey is not over. Now you will go out into the real world and you will be put to the test, and you will do well. Don't forget to challenge yourselves to step outside of your comfort zones and keep learning and growing. And don't forget that IE is your home. Some of my most rewarding relationships and interactions continue to come from students who are now alumni. You are valuable. You are valuable to your friends and to your families, and you are valuable to your future employers and to your future employees. You are valuable to society. You are in a position to make a positive impact on those around you. Don't miss any opportunity to do so. You have been immersed in a community whose values are infused in all aspects of our community. And it's even possible that those are what attracted you to IE in the first place. I hope you will do your part to uphold those values and to instill them among those with whom you connect, work, and influence. No pressure, class of 2021, but we have high expectations for you because you have proven you are ready and capable to tackle the world head on, regardless of whatever unprecedented global context is thrown at you. Your learning does not stop here upon completion of your degree. Learning is a continuous cycle. Never stop learning. Never stop being curious and seeking to learn more and more. Share your learnings with others and apply what you learn to make this world a better place. And without further ado, it is now my pleasure to pass the floor to a person who needs no introduction to any of you, our esteemed President, Santiago Iñiguez.
Thank you, Alison. President of IE, Rector and Vice President of IE University, Deans of IE University Business Schools, members of IE University community, dear students, families, and friends, I would like to convey, on behalf of the entire IE University community, my warmest congratulations to you all. But by now, you all know that you didn't do this alone. So allow me to express our heartfelt thanks and all our gratitude to your loving family members and dear friends. To all of them, a big virtual applause now. Let me mention the many different things that you have actually learned over your program. By now, you have become much more employable. You have polished your personal and professional skills, and you have learned lots of different things. But most of all, you have become much better citizens. You realize about IE University's culture, our passion for diversity, and respecting each other as we respect ourselves. You also learn how to become more entrepreneurial and more innovative, and you realize that technologies are not a foe but a friend. And on your way, you also became more respectful towards sustainability. And of course, you became much better human beings, given that you cultivated the humanities. Allow me also to express at this time my gratitude to all the members in our faculty and the staff who over the past year during the pandemic have stretched themselves and doubled their classes and made a tremendous effort. I would also like to make a special mention to our founder, Diego del Alcázar Silvela, as well as to our vice president for their vision and for their commitment to our institution. You all realize that IE University is a young institution, but over the years, it has achieved top positions. For example, this year, Times Higher Education recognized our institution as one of the top 25 universities worldwide in terms of innovation and employability. And the reason behind this success is the quality of our faculty and our staff, but of course you sitting out there and listening to this broadcast from your homes or maybe from IE campus, and those who have preceded you over the years. I would like to express our gratitude for being part of this family of IE University. But let me now, as president of IE University, to ask each of you at least two requests. The first one is that your professional and personal behavior in the future adheres to the same standards of excellence that you have shown over your program. The world expects lots of things about you. You are called on to become the architects of the future global society in the fields of business, architecture and design, law, the sciences, and public administration. So we expect lots of things of you. My second request is that you stay connected and come to IE University from time to time. You probably know that we are about to open our new campus, the IE Tower in downtown Madrid, which will be inaugurated in October this year. You're all invited to come to this campus and enjoy the facilities that have nothing to envy the other top universities worldwide. But of course, we will also run our activities in the fabulous campus of Segovia and our master's degree programs on the María de Molina campus. In finishing my words, what I would like is to wish you all the best, to wish you luck, to wish you happiness, to wish that you success and that you fulfill your dreams. Please come to us and tell us how we can actually help you on your endeavors. You are called on, as I was saying, to do lots of things. IE University class of 2021, congratulations and thank you. And I will now hand over again to Alison, who's doing an excellent job conducting this ceremony. And by the way, the guy with the pink hair, please don't change the color of your hair. Thank you.
Thank you, Santiago, for your inspiring words. And now I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Carolina Barco. Carolina is a remarkable person with an absolutely amazing background, so full of accomplishments that I could be here all day singing her praises. She is a Colombian-American diplomat who has served as Minister of Foreign Affairs of Colombia, Ambassador of Colombia to the United States, and also Ambassador of Colombia to Spain. She is a graduate of Wellesley College and Harvard University, and she is also an IE alumna, as she did her executive MBA at IE Business School. I am thrilled to pass the floor to Her Excellency, Carolina Barco, who is connecting with us from Washington, D.C.
Dear graduates of 2021, I am honored to be with you today to celebrate your graduation, to celebrate your years of commitment and hard work. Today is a day to rejoice, to share your happiness and gratitude with your family, friends, teachers, and advisors, all of whom were an integral part of the IE University experience. Your class is special and has developed additional skills this year, as you had to overcome a difficult hurdle. You have gained the knowledge and insight that comes from our collective experience of living through this time of uncertainty and pain, and the realization that nobody was exempt from the COVID pandemic. As Ambassador of Colombia to the Kingdom of Spain in 2019 and 2020, I shared with those of you who were in Madrid the very strict quarantine and the difficult decisions that were adopted as the world learned about COVID. We observed the heartbreaking life and death decisions of doctors and health providers, and the difficult trade-off between health and work as governments defined public policies. During this pandemic, we were made aware of our interconnectedness as COVID spread speedily across the world, and yet, the fact that personal contact and travel was so restricted also drove home the importance of personal relationships and how we relate to our families and our communities. We learned about our personal responsibility to care for others by caring for ourselves, with masks, social distancing, and vaccines. We also became more aware of the need to address the inequalities in our societies with respect to access to technology, to health, to education, and to work, just to name a few areas. These are lessons we must remember as we move forward, and which will make our lives and work more meaningful and our communities and societies much stronger. This invitation to talk with you today is very special for me, as I too am a graduate from the IE University. I obtained an executive MBA degree more than 30 years ago, when Spain was undergoing a transformational and exciting time. I arrived in December 1979, a time of great hope and innovation in Spain, of transition from the Franco era to a new era of democracy under a parliamentary monarchy. Spain started its path towards integration with Europe and participation as a world-class leader with close affinity to Latin America and a special role to play. As you know, IE University was founded in 1973 and exemplifies the openness of the transition in Spain. As we look at IE University today, with more than 60,000 alumni from 165 countries, and multiple areas of study, we see an outstanding example of accomplishment and continued change in search of excellence and a better future, as that experienced by Spain during this time. A reason for great pride among its founders, alumni, and all of those associated with the university, and a responsibility to continue looking forward. As I was considering lessons that I might share with you today, my thoughts turned to my father, Virgilio Arco, who was a great inspiration to me and lived through very demanding times. He dedicated his whole life to serving Colombia and believed that public service is the cornerstone of our societies and an honorable undertaking. My father was the mayor of Bogotá when I was graduating from high school, which motivated me to study city planning at Harvard University. After finishing, I lived in Caracas and worked in the urban planning office of that once thriving city. From Venezuela, I moved to Spain in 1979. Although I was inspired by public service, I understood that studying business administration would provide me with critical insights and perspectives that would make me a better public servant, in particular by bringing innovation and entrepreneurship to solving problems. In 1985, I left Madrid to accompany my father Virgilio Arco during his presidential campaign. He won and was president from 1986 to 1990. This was the time of Pablo Escobar. My father had wanted to focus his government on fighting poverty, and his principal campaign program was Lucha contra la pobreza absoluta, fight against extreme poverty. But he immediately changed the emphasis as the drug mafia sought to threaten Colombia's democracy and terrorize Colombians into submission. Drug traffickers were not afraid of apprehension in Colombia, but were terrified of being extradited to the US. My father found an 1888 US-Colombian extradition treaty, which gave him the authority to sign the order to send the leaders to be jailed in the US. When asked if he was worried for his life or that of his family because of the extraditions, he always answered without a pause, "This is what I have to do." From his example and firm actions, I learned courage. Courage to face difficult or threatening decisions. We all have opportunities to take a difficult stance and to make a difference. I encourage you to accept these challenges and face them with determination and perseverance. Afterwards, I worked in various ministries until Enrique Peñalosa, Bogotá's mayor, named me the head of the Bogotá Urban Planning Office in 1997. It was my chance to carry out my dream of building a city with greater opportunities for all, as the planning office was in charge not only of urban, but social and economic development. With Mayor Enrique Peñalosa and then Mayor Antanas Mocus, we worked on making Bogotá an international city. My business background was critical to this work. In May 2002, when Álvaro Uribe was elected president of Colombia, he asked me to be his foreign minister so that I could continue my work to change the international reality not only for Bogotá, but of Colombia. Although I was surprised to be chosen, I was committed to working for my country, and what greater honor than to represent Colombia before the world. Did I have the knowledge of specific treaties and programs? No. But I had run large institutions, led multidisciplinary teams, and worked on new and difficult tasks. I accepted because I am convinced that thorough preparation, respect for experience, in this case for the outstanding career diplomats of the Colombian Foreign Ministry, and commitment to teamwork are the keys to assuming and accomplishing formidable tasks. What do I mean by thorough preparation? There is a famous Henry Kissinger story in which he asks an advisor to prepare a brief. When the advisor brings the report, he asks, "Is this the best you can do?" The advisor then says he will work on the brief some more. This occurs several times until the advisor says, "This is the best I can do." At that moment, Secretary Kissinger says, "Now I will read it." Preparing thoroughly for every single meeting is also my golden rule. I would have my team prepare the documents which were to be discussed in each meeting a few days in advance, so that when I got up at 4 o'clock every morning to review and correct or complement the talking points, I would have a few days of leeway to make adjustments or advance the tasks. I prepare until I feel it is not possible to be more prepared. I also expect the same thoroughness and attention to detail from my team. I always seek to lead by example. Given my experience, I would encourage you to be willing to take an informed leap of faith in your capacity to respond to a new challenge. Then prepare for every task. Listen and lead. After 4 years as foreign minister, President Uribe asked me to go to the US as ambassador. My main task was to work with Congress to see if they would approve the US-Colombia Free Trade Agreement, which had taken 3 years to negotiate. Approval was difficult due to organized labor's opposition to trade agreements. I was the first woman ambassador from Colombia to Washington because there was a perception that Washington was a man's world. But times had changed, and my counterparts as foreign ministers were Condoleezza Rice, then Hillary Clinton, and Nancy Pelosi was the Speaker of the House. But what was fundamental to the free trade agreements ultimately getting approved was the teamwork, the hard work, more than 1,600 meetings with members of Congress, and persistence. I was not successful in getting the agreement passed during my 4 years. It passed 2 years later. When I saw the representatives and senators with whom I had met so many times come up to vote, I knew our hard work, my team's and the Colombian government's hard work, had played an important part. You will be faced with many challenges as you progress along your career path and will encounter twists and turns as I have. Dare to be open to different options. Analyze new propositions. Study ways to strengthen your capabilities. Search for good teams to work with. And find ways to serve others. Service to one's community or country, be it from the private or public sector, is a fulfilling undertaking. I urge you to put the practical skills and global perspective you have learned at IE University to work and help to create a more sustainable, equitable, and caring world. As said by Walt Whitman in Leaves of Grass, "Not I, nor anyone else can travel that road for you. You must travel it by yourself. It is not far, it is within reach." Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador, for your words of inspiration for your fellow alumni. It is now a great honor for me to welcome back to IE another alumna who also espouses IE's values. Caroline Martin graduated from IE Business School's IMBA this past December. Caroline and her team won last semester's Venture Lab Award with their startup, Declo, and she is here today to introduce the finalists and name the winner of this year's IE Venture Lab Award. Welcome, Caroline, and thanks for coming back.
Thank you, Allison. It's such an honor to be here today. Hi, everyone. So we're here to reward the final winner for Venture Lab after the months of hard work you've all put into your business ideas. But before we do so, I've been told I have exactly 3 minutes with you, so I'm going to ask you to reflect what actually constitutes a business. What are the items that make a business, if we were to list them? If you Google this, or if you do an MBA, you'll learn different things. Your finance professor might say it's the assets filed under the company name, like the cash, the inventory, the property, the patents. I did listen in finance class. Or if you have a legal background, you might say it's the structure that makes the entity. It needs to be recognized on paper as a corporation or a limited liability company. But I like this definition best, that a business is the repeated and organized, consistent and directed action of individuals choosing to work towards the same goal, usually of selling or producing goods and services. This definition makes intuitive sense to me. If we think about the biggest, most asset-rich and stable companies today, let's say Amazon or Google, what would happen if no one comes into work for 1 day? And if no one comes into work for a week? I'm very confident that without its people, any business will fall. So it's each of these small, repeated actions that consistently add up to make something bigger than the sum of its parts. All of you who participated in Venture Lab have taken what could have stayed as just a dream, an idea, or a conversation, and you worked hard with repeated, consistent action to make it into a functional, real-life business. It starts with just one person or a small group of people who show up to work, all working towards the same goal, and eventually, hopefully, convincing other people to show up too. So yes, we're here today to reward a winner for Venture Lab. And don't worry, I'm not going to stand here and give you the "we are all winners" speech. But I do strongly believe that no one can tell you what does or doesn't make your business viable if you keep showing up. What might not be viable today can be viable tomorrow, and vice versa. So keep showing up, keep putting in the work, and please don't give up on your ideas. Nurture them. On that note, I'm going to take you through the amazing selection we have for this Venture Lab class. So starting with Gundo. Gundo is a platform embedded in the online grocery shopping experience. They provide a scoring and recommendation system. And as an avid foodie myself, I'm wishing you the best of luck, Gundo. Roble Academy is your go-to mobile app for healthy aging. And I'm not talking about fewer wrinkles, I'm talking about the real important stuff. Cognitive and physical daily training, well-being suggestions, social activities. Next, Ride. Ride is helping all of us and our grandkids by creating a better, greener future. Ride provides more sustainable urban transport by professionally refurbishing used electric scooters. So think of them next time you hop on a Lime. Wanna. Wanna offers monthly subscriptions for you to order your lunch from nearby restaurants for just €6. With Wanna, you save time, you save money, you save your diet, so I highly recommend you try them out. Toothfinder is the platform for dental professionals to improve the supply chain and drive collaboration in this dental sector. Refuge Skateboards is the thing I wish existed when I was skateboarding to school. Refuge's zero-waste, sustainable skateboards transform what could be just a fun activity into actually an ethical one. Lazar produces and sells premium, high-quality vegetables. They do this with a robotically operated, AI-controlled vertical hydroponic farm. Lazar produces zero waste, zero pollution, uses no pesticides, and the food is grown where it's eaten or bought. Pretty amazing. Safety In is driven by a mission to increase female safety in cars. Safety In saves the lives of female drivers and passengers through a seatbelt add-on. Thank you for your important work, Safety In. Addictic is an app, a tool and a hub that democratizes access to jobs in the fashion industry. It helps its users to succeed in what we all know to be a very competitive world. Black Milk, aside from having a very cool name, is a marketplace for memes. Using NFT technology, which means blockchain, by the way, Black Milk allows people to create, buy, and sell memes using cryptocurrency. Candid Tales is a pet wellness company. They offer an all-natural CBD product made specifically to help your pets, your dogs, your cats, your rabbits, your horses, to relieve their physical ailments, things like anxiety, arthritis, epilepsy, and more. And finally, Bonds. Bonds helps the elderly to stay connected with their family members by facilitating deeper and more meaningful engagements across generations. So, now that we have our finalists reunited, hi everyone. I am so proud to announce, and it's my honor to say, that this year's Venture Lab winner is Ride. Hi Eric, Sartaj, how are you? Could you share a few words?
Hi, yeah. How are you? Obviously, thanks a lot for the award. Huge honor, of course, and all the months of hard work that have gone into this project, paying off. But I think more than anything, I want to say thanks to all the organizers of the Venture Day. It was a brilliant event, and I think the quality of the pitches that all the finalists presented just goes to show the level of people studying at IE. So big thanks to the university, the organizers, and the fellow teams that pitched. And make sure to check us out if you ever want to buy yourself a refurbished electric scooter.
Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Ride. I will check you out for the electric scooters. And also just congratulations to the finalists and to everyone taking part in this ceremony. You've done an amazing job, and Alison, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Caroline. Wow, every year our students impress more and more. And thank you so much for coming back, Caroline, and being here once again and back at IE. And congratulations to Ride. You rocked the house last week at Venture Day, and I look forward to seeing how you soar even higher in the future. And now, before the speeches from your deans, the Best Teacher and Student Awards, and the presentation of your diplomas, we connect you with an alum from each of your individual programs to continue this great celebration from our
Dear 2021 graduation class, sincere congratulations. You made it, like I did. You might be wondering why I'm addressing you on this beautiful day. Well, I also wondered myself. But hey, I'm here to share my story with you. For those that do not know me, my name is Elsa Arnaiz, and like you, I spent a good amount of years here at IE University. I graduated last year with honors, and my graduation was not so different from yours. As you might remember, we were in a hard lockdown. I know and understand how you might feel. After 5 years of hard work and sacrifice, my dreams at hopes were shattered for something that I could not even control. What the heck? And I could not even party like you can. It seemed like the end of the world. But it was not. In fact, this past year has been one of the best and busiest years in my life. So, there is hope. This is my story. I'm not here to rain on your parade nor put the icing on your cake. As the chief advisor of Obama said, with every crisis comes an opportunity. And that opportunity is going to be yours, but only if you take it. But the real question is, how do you take it? And the real answer is, who knows? Now that you're graduates, what we know is that you need knowledge, hard work, and self-confidence. Knowledge is what you already have. Education is the real revolution of history, and you are already revolutionaries. The second one is not a secret. Hard work is the silent factor that is always there, and this one is under your control. Lastly, self-confidence. It is not about believing that you're the ruler of the world or some sort of hot influencer. What I'm trying to say here is that you need to believe that you have the power within yourself to make it happen, whatever that means to you. Beyond these three key elements, you will also need, of course, some ideas, being at the right time and the right place, and let's be realistic, a good dose of luck. I, like many of you, also dream big, and this is not a bad thing, but it's not the way to begin. Yes, we need a vision, and that's good. In advertising, they tell us, impossible is nothing, fast is too slow, and to just do it. Well, thank you very much, multinational corporations. It's a good slogan, but perhaps not the best advice after graduation. You're gonna need something more concrete than that. Let me share with you how I started making it happen. When my internship was canceled last May thanks to our dear virus, I thought to myself, wow, Elsa, welcome to adulthood. Yay. First thing that came to my mind after that call was disappointment. All this hard work for nothing. All these days and nights of studying and then not getting the internship. However, after some days of thinking about it, I decided that I could not afford to be defeated this early. So, I had an idea. I needed to make an impact. I did it in two ways. First, I decided to make my life even more complicated, and after 5 years of law and international relations, I decided to pursue a master's in big data. Why big data? Well, the fact that you're asking yourself that is precisely the reason why. We need to be disruptive, and to do so, it's important to push yourself not only outside the box, but also against the box. As one of our best professors at IE used to tell us, and I'm sure this resonates with most of you, complicate your life. Be someone. Second, I was among the founders of Talento para el Futuro, a think and do tank that aims at empowering the youth and shorten the intergenerational gap. Our hopes were modest. We aimed at having an ecosystem of 5 to 10 organizations and around 100 people involved. Fast forward 1 year, and we are more than 80 organizations and more than 2,000 volunteers. We're invited by ministers, politicians, and CEOs who want to engage with the youth and start making things right. But again, these seem like big things. Well, because they are. What matters, and what I'm trying to tell you here, is that you need to take it day by day, step by step. You will receive a lot of rejections and face many failures. But failures are also part of success. I did not think that this was going to get this far. And that's because behind each big thing, there is a small start. So, start small. Keep dreaming big. Be confident. Work hard. And put to good use all those euros someone spent at this great school. Today, I'm the president of the biggest youth lobby in Spain. I graduated from a master's degree in big data, also with honors. My face is on posters all over Spain, and as we speak, I just received my first salary that I paid to myself. Now, ask yourselves, do you want to complicate your life and be someone? Thank you. Now, I give the floor to Salvador Carmona, Rector of IE University.
Thank you, Elsa, for your introduction. Dear students of the 2021 class, congratulations on your accomplishments in earning your bachelor degrees. We are very proud of you, and IE University organizes this ceremony in your honor to celebrate your well-deserved diplomas. We are fully aware that the COVID-19 pandemic added significant complexity to your university studies, and hence we have no hesitation to commend you on this great success. We are persuaded that you have grown very much in strength, both as a person and as a professional, after handling so efficiently these odd times. In the US, graduation ceremonies are known by the term commencement, and I like the forward-looking perspective implicit in the word commencement. The notion of commencement emphasizes the future and the beginning of a new period in your lives, a beginning that we celebrate today, filled with hope and deep satisfaction. In doing this, I would advise you all to heed the words of the well-known philosopher Yoda from the original Star Wars trilogy, when he advised Luke Skywalker with the following wisdom. And although I will try, I must confess that I am unable to reproduce Yoda's voice. Always in motion, the future is. And in order to face the challenges that the future will inevitably present, iUniversity has provided you with a state-of-art education, with a software of the mind, as Hofstede would call it. During your years at iUniversity, you have experienced a challenging, innovative approach to higher education, an approach that perhaps be summarized in the following points. First, we offer an international approach to education, a crucial tool for your social networking, lifestyle, and professional development. Second, we rely on innovation and technological advancements. Digital technologies and the internet are changing universities and institutions of higher education. You have experienced the most advanced online technologies, and you know that during the pandemic, iUniversity has implemented its liquid learning model, which is becoming a reference for institutions of higher learning from around the world. Third, we believe in an entrepreneurial mode of thinking, which is critical for those planning to launch a startup, but above all, provides you with a creative and disruptive approach to professional issues and opportunities. Fourth, we constantly emphasize the humanities and ethical values, which stresses a holistic view of the world. As you know, and during the pandemic, there is a growing concern over sustainability, which was a central value for iUniversity for many years ago. In attaining this goal, the university has launched 2 centers, one in social innovation and sustainability, and another one on sustainable cities. Furthermore, you all have learned about sustainability as it is a transversal area for all of you in your programs and teaching modules. And finally, the iUniversity model combines academic rigor with exposure to practice. This blend of educational features is unique. You may certainly find other institutions of higher learning with an international profile, and other universities promoting sustainability and entrepreneurial thinking, and other colleges with a humanistic approach to education. However, you will rarely, if ever, find a university ranked highly in each of these values, as is the case with iUniversity. And each of you here today has contributed to this tremendous success, to the strategic positioning of iUniversity. We are constantly in motion, redefining our model to provide students and alumni with the highest educational values, as well as learning from their experiences and feedback. My references to the core elements of iUniversity model should not be regarded as mere wishful thinking and nice ideas. Major accreditation agencies and stakeholders have endorsed the uniqueness of iUniversity, and hence, and please let me insist, recognize the joint efforts of students, faculty, and staff. For example, iUniversity has been ranked 25th in the world in Times of Higher Education Global Employability Ranking in 2020. Your educational background provides you with a wealth of knowledge and personal skills, which will let you anticipate the mode of thinking of the next generation, which will therefore grant you a competitive advantage in the job market. And I trust that you are aware that knowledge is power, which in turn suggests another reference to Hollywood. I recall the words of Benjamin Parker, the uncle of Spider-Man, who warned his powerful nephew with the following words: "With great power, there must also come great responsibility." Therefore, as you begin to move forward, I would like to appeal to your personal values, to the sense of social responsibility that you have developed during your years at iUniversity. There is no need to choose between professional development and ethical and social values. You can excel on both sides of the coin. This may be hard to achieve, but I can assure you that this pursuit will make you better individuals, top-tier professionals, and importantly, excellent role models for future cohorts of iUniversity, your alma mater. In closing, I wish you a well-deserved celebration of your diplomas and degrees. Your imprint on the values of iUniversity will be profound and will stay with us for a long, long time. And we expect that this influence will come from today forward to be expressed in your continuing involvement with IE Alumni Association. Please let me reiterate my warm congratulations on your accomplishments. And as the great Luke Skywalker once said, may the force be with you. Many thanks. And now, David Meshaka will give the students a speech.
Thank you, Salvador. I would like to first thank President Santiago Iñiguez, Director Salvador Carmona, Vice Rectors Antonio de Castro and Miguel Larrañaga, the whole body of professors from all walks of life, my parents for somehow still having faith in me, and my friends. But lastly and most importantly, the graduating class of 2021. As I stand here by you, I could only wish to stop time. Stop this engine to be able to continue to cherish the fruits we planted together after 4 marvelous years. Whether it has been 4 years in Madrid or half in Segovia, for the real ones, the times have changed tremendously. Yes, COVID could have played a role, but let's not give it that much credit. I would like you to look at IE as this vast hallway with 4 to 5 doors, depending on how many years of tuition you're willing to fork out. This first door we enter upon, well, this is the door I call of guilty innocence, where us first years or second years being annoyed by us would gather around places such as Sitio, Casa Suecia, Irish, and Goya, feeling as if the nights would never end. Well, they didn't. They kept on going somehow. Our bodies would still carry us through enriching classes the next day, while music and holy water would still be moving inside our bodies. On this first year, IE vested us with our first major badge of independence as we slowly made it to the second door. The second door is that of cultural conversations. Florentinian, Mudachar, Oriental, tribal, Art Deco represent things we had built ourselves, or that of course you could purchase online on IKEA. In a way, we felt bigger, stronger. We felt on top of the world while sitting on terrazas along some cañas, tapas, and especially good company. This third year then came for some reason afterwards with dual degrees and let's say our bachelors going on exchange. They were the lucky ones. This cosmopolitan promise that IE had given us was being tested outside its own walls. Nonetheless, while we were just on the brink of finding our feet, boom, a self-entitled gentleman by the name of COVID, last name 19, dropped us a charming visit. That's when we got pulled in to the third door, the black hole. Was it a choice? No, it felt like an obligation, a categorical imperative. Being back home or alone in our rooms, it felt as if we had thrown our youth away, but we were still together and we were still connected, although Adobe Connect could really have been eliminated much earlier. This taught us a lot. Even if these months looked as blurry as a 5 a.m. walk back from Irish, in a way, we should not wish for another scenario to have happened. Accept that it happened. Reality itself is bliss, so dream the dream of living through reality. And so this whole quarantine period taught us, in the words of artist Bon Iver, we are not magnificent. We have limits. Everything as we've seen can stop in an instant. Nonetheless, I would like to add, we can make the world magnificent. We can make our daily lives magnificent. And this started here at IE University. This third door then is quite a wide door. Indeed, it felt at first as if it was a black hole sucking us into it. But look at underneath you. It placed you on the highest Himalayan peak you could imagine. The fear of heights you might feel is hiding something else. It's your need to fly in the sky, through the challenges, the work, with our peers, professors, and their 11:59 Turnitin deadlines. So even if we feel lost, keep flying because we will eventually land in another peak. And so this brings me to the last door, with no name yet, whose entrance is decorated with flashing lights and ribbons of euphoric tears. Is this our last stop, I wonder? If this is it, this last door seems to be the one we are really holding on to, because we don't want the wind to blow it away. What happened exactly this year? I think it was about living, as if it were our last year, while of course still trying to find a job. But Romanticism's poets, or our nowadays deceased Robin Williams, will call it carpe diem. So seize your day, and to do that I leave you with this Zoom meeting invitation. Leave a dent in the universe, class of 2021. No matter what, let me read about you, magazines, in books, in the news. Let me hear about you in podcasts, whatever the radio has become, in stories. And lastly, let me learn about you through news and conversations we can still have. And so although times have changed, one thing IE has given us is this ability to tackle change. We've adapted in a true chameleon-like manner because we've allowed change to nurture us through the pillars we've constantly heard of: innovation, humanities, entrepreneurship, and diversity. To face this change, I want to share with you some key ingredients through the words of Lebanese poet, writer, painter, Khalil Gibran. Let your soul exalt your reason. To the height of passion, let it direct your passion with reason, so that your passion may live through its own daily resurrection, and like a phoenix, rise above its ashes. So class of 2021, we've made it, and to you I say, not goodbye, pero hasta luego. Thank you. And now I give the floor again to Salvador Carmona, our rector.
Many thanks, David. And now our outstanding students. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in Architecture, Sebastián Ildefonso Arguello. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in Business Administration, Sara Cabral Alvarez. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in Communication and Digital Media, ex aequo, Catharina Brenner Doria and Laura Ortega Pastor. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in Design, Federica Caso. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in International Relations, Elvira Maria Bermúdez Fernández. Outstanding students of the Bachelor of Laws, Ruslan Saleh. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in Management Information Systems, Julián Tanús Rubiños. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in Politics, Law and Economics, Leah Sophie Matisse. Outstanding students of the Bachelor in Psychology, Sofia De G. Rios. Outstanding students of the Dual Degree in Business Administration and International Relations, Gonzalo Rosillo Odriozola. Outstanding students of the Dual Degree in Business Administration and Laws, Niklas Hess. Outstanding students of the Dual Degree of Laws and International Relations, Elena Sabau Barzo. Sincere congratulations to all of you for your projects and awards. Now the moment everyone was waiting, the diplomas.
The following students are graduating from the Bachelor in Architecture. Lily Abuladze, Lamis Ahmad, Fares Al-Rajal, Sarah Riyad Al-Atiat, Sebastián Arguello, Ana Beatrice Bonfili, Moira Urela Chavarría, Borja Colom Bofarul, Blanca Cominges Luque, Heitam Daudi, Bertrand Thibault de Montazon de la Faye Vargas Zúñiga, Linda Elzaher, Asma Maged Abdazar Soliman Elbaz, Sofía Focolari, Clara Gade, Sandra García, Cecilia Llobes Valderrabano, Ignacio Andrés Mejía Zubillaga, Santiago Otero San Pedro, Adrián Paz Sanz, Marina Sánchez Melguizo, Sakshi Satish Trivedi, Paula Vallejo Yuste, Cyril Vanternote, Danielle Elizabeth White.
The following students are graduating from the Bachelor in Design: Alejandra Alonso Majagranzas Moreno, Miriam Barba Martínez Laya, Nicole Beltrán Caraballo, Bianca Brachetti, Federica Caso, Alejandra Díaz Zulueta, Greg Germán, Miki Ambrosi, MJ Heshiki de las Casas, Yoko Kaetsu Wang, Anurag Falke, Nick Saye, Elisabetta Shabrova, Yasmina Taher, Claudia Taveras Ureña, Claudia Tizón, Verus Bonhaften, May White.
Bachelor in Business Administration: Noor Ariane Abedrabo Balubert Tioch, Hussein Abu Eita Amir, Ahmed Aburif, Juan Antonio Acedo San Segundo, Otmane Adare, Ayushi Krishan Kumar Agarwal, Jaime Aguirre Solozábal, Federique Grunfing Aller, Layan Muhammad Mohad Alafordi, Juana Amjad Usama Al-Sayed, Ahmad Ani Al-Sadi, Abdel Rauf Shadi Abdel Rauf Al-Kayali, Gonzalo Alvarez Benitez, Andrea Amato, Rui Amorim Alegre, Violeta Amunariz Martínez de Murguía, Rafael Pierre Amzalat, Eliacid Amzazi, María Anabitarte Arisivita, Amriza Anpan, Eduardo Aragno, Nicole Araya Cambronero, Ignacio Ares Vázquez, Ciro Ascanio Domínguez, Uswa Ashraf Abdul Jawad, Alejandro José Ayestarán Monje, Alejandro José Aires Yabres, Luis Badiola Enseñat, María Joao Baginski Champalimod, Ignacio Balsés Corella, Eduardo Barbie, Paloma Barceló Martínez, Samuel Armando Beato Ramos, Michelle Becker Díaz, Hatim Benis, Nacer Benis, Nur Benis, Alejandra Bernard Montero, Hugo Bernardini, Miriam Berrada, Charles Paul Gabriel Blanc, José María Blanco Flores, Nicolo Mateo Borgato, Luis Ferdinand Borsch, Valentina Bortone Bernardo, Alienor Alexia Desiree Bosé, Luca Botarelli Bernasconi, Emily Boyer, Tomás Zainal Brath Baba, Ana Brescia, Mateo Brewer, Magdalena Emilia Breshkova, Ivana María Caballero Tuesca, Sara Cabral Álvarez, José Luis Cabrera Cabana López Ibor, María Carl Bosch, Camila María Canova Papanicolaou, Diego Antonio Canova Papanicolaou, Colomba Patricia Canciani, Lorenzo Capello, Juan Pablo Cartagena Figueredo, Octave Frederic Casand, Juan Castillejo Vareiros, David Ashley María Castro Cordero, Carmen Cabestani Sánchez de Movellán, Diego César Das Neves Hernando, Leila Chauri, Zoe Victoire Anne Charbot, Guillermo Charlán Fuertes, Malik Jacob Chida, Ismail Trifi Aloí, Peter Leon Christianakis, Spencer Arthur Martin Critchley, Ana Christine María Shueca, Jesús Cid López, Alicia Sophie Alina Cisneros Knoll, Camila Clavijo Neira, Orhan William Cody, Carolina María Coleman, Carlos Colmenares Velasco, Mar Conesa Otón, Betty Lucía Alberta María Coppens, Francisco Costeira de Souza Costeira, Juan Pablo Cotes Tres Palacios, Ariana Sofía de Ambrosio Casanova, Rosa Dauria, Sebastián André da Silva Capuz, Alexandra Virginia Daye Moye, Tomás Oliver Henry Marie Dangas, Gonzalo de Almeida Garcés Abrantes, Torkel José María Permanuel de Frutos Anderson, Nicolás de la Pava Jaramillo, Alejandro Juan de Luis Pérez Calderón, Patricia Alexandra de Monteiro Borges, Diogo de Balao Candellas Díaz Vigario, Nicolo de Becchi, Ignacio di Napoli, Cristian André Dietrich Santos, Eduardo Díez Carcedo, Alice Victoria Elizabeth Di Meglio, Julie Pauline Camille Doyelli,
Cecilia Dubini Bagatti Valsecchi, Pedro Duque Mesa, Polina Edeleva Danielchenko, El Hassane El Mansuri, Saif Mohamed Imam El Rafai, Luis Fernando Espejo Areaza, María Fernanda Espinal Arbaje, Borja Esquivel López Quesada, Giovanni Fanara, Magdalena Alexandra Fernández Padrón, Paz Fernández Valencia, Alejandra Fernández Salvador Martínez Sagrera, Lodovico Fioruzzi, Sandra Amélie Martes Foro, Nicolás Alfonso Forteza García, Jean-Baptiste Barthélemy François, Tess Fressonnet, Markus Frömmel, Laura Emilie Frost, Claudia Beatriz Funes Salazar, Christiane Gabor, Gonzalo Gago Dorca García Sayan, Carla García Palencia, Alex García Eaton, Guillermo García, Laura García Bella, Jaime García y García, Javier Gascón Araujo, Javier Geteney Domínguez, Joana Florentina George, Manuela Gómez Cure, Juan Pablo González Rodríguez, Félix Grössel, Humberto Rashid Greco, Corbinian Ludwig Gründel, Sergio Gutiérrez García, Ismail Harti, Balthazar Marie Sauvage Antin, Victor Benoit Heyman, Aitana Heras García, Paz Hernández Morel, José Jorge Hernández Reyes, Pablo Herrán Cuevas, Benedikt Hoffmann, Franz Ferdinand Hörwig, Rami Valentin Hussin, Javier Ibanez López, Victoria Ibanez Pérez Maffay, Gabriela Salomé Ichay, Alberto Intriago Cedeño, Benjamin Fidelino Velade Ivesen, Borna Ivecic, Mohamed Reda Yai, Dikshant Dalit Kumar Yain, Catalina Jaume Tomás, Elisabeth Suhail Elias Joanne, Emily Jung, Yosif Kabidi, Alexander Friedrich Kaiser, Eduard Raphael Christoph Cavelis Sen, Arina Kasnina, Sigmund Friedrich Kevenhüller-Metsch, Gun Jo Kim, Leire Knör Weihe, Stefan Emanuel Coxhorn, Viktoria Kuritska, Evgenia Kravchuk, Alexander Niklas Ludwig Kunst, Marilyn Ludwig Antoine Ludwig Laham, Hakim Lababi, Galia Lalu, Ali Lakis, Carlota Isiar Lanceros Ferragut, Maximilian Stefan Lanz, Tassilo Lionel Laubmann, Eva Marie Le Capitaine, Hugo Jean Lefort, Chiara Alexa Lehmann, Julian Linian Recuenco, Antonio Leo Arizabalaga, Sebastián Lina Zambrano, Leonardo Lofaso, Camille Dunia Pionui Longue, Andrés López Kreis, Constance Séverine Astrid Eugénie Loyer, Ana Cristina Mea, Constanza Malan, Macarena Marín Merino, Ignacio Marín Merino, Roxana Marocho Marín, María Martín de Pozuelo Salgado, Baptiste Marie Anne Martinon de Preneuf, Omar Alejandro Martínez García, José Carlos Martins Recio, Gabriel Meller Sar Shalom, Julia Marlène Mami, Nicolas Guillem Méric de Bellefond, Patricia Merino Contreras, Beatriz Montes González, Agustín Montoya Mayol, Luis Mora García, Victoria Morace, Sihem Mumeni, Filip Mroszek, Matija Malvievich, Emanuel Egon Maria Müller, Lukas Müllner, Santiago Muñoz Taboada, Merilis Nacif Guterres, Claudia Carolina Nagel Rivas, Maximilien Simeon Noletambi, Davita Nathaniel, Álvaro Nieto Seto, Ryan Nkwaya, Mila Julia Eleonor Marie Noli, Sergio Nicolás Neumann, Martín Núñez Molina, Philipp David Oberbracht, Irene Ocariz Sánchez, Wilfried Francisco Oehling Goyanes, Clotilde Orlandi Contucci, Philipp Orsini Rosenberg, Francisco Ortega Fernández,
Emilio Ortiz, Diego Ortiz García, Catalina Otero Jiménez, Sufian Utriri, Carl Alain Joan Peró, Víctor Claude Frank Palón, Anisha Parik, Alejandra Pascual del Povil Gorina, Sergio Peláez Torrubiano. Andrés Eduardo Peraza Cores. Diana Isabela Pérez Ballet. Nicolás Lázaro Pérez. John Pérez de Mendiola Azcargorta. Gabriela Pérez Pla Hillera. Jonah Marc Perry. Carlos Picón Torralba. Francisca Posas Meneces Pinto Viana. Teresa Pollo Rowe. Marie Charlotte Tiffan Prader. José Agustín Puente Narváez. Maxwell Edward Purchase. Federica Radke. Yelena Radinkovic. Sebastián Radke Fraijedo. Nurhan Mustafa Kamal Radman El Sayed. Oberto Raggi de Marini. Otmane Rais. Álvaro Ramos Pérez. Sofía Ramos Viera. Juan Sebastián Ramos Lozano. Lorenzo Ratti. Adriana Rivas Picú. Nora Quinquet Rivera. Griffin Nicolás Riley. Leonardo Riolo. Chiara Nelly Jean Riu. Matis Claude Ribard. Luis Enrique Rivero Proaño. Marta Román Anta. Julia Valentina Gombach. Yasmín Romdane. Pablo Rosón Pérez. Félix Paul Rotter. Julián María Rubio Rodríguez Priego. Marina Rul Muñoz de Dios. Victoria Melisa Ruozzi. Ricardo María Sáenz de Navarrete Pernas. Michael Paulo Sad Viana. Alessandro Saletta. Parth Satish. Marta Schachfender Álvarez. Uri Shainovitz. Jasmine Sedge. Carmen Teresa Seguí Racero. Luke Celis. Camila Francesca Sella. Manon Catherine Seneclos. Alejandro Serratosa Schultz. Mariam Shanitze. Olivier Sieler. Christoph Sieler. León Alexander Sigmund. Gonzalo Silva Botello de Barros Rodríguez. Oliver Montague Gideon Charles Skillman. Rodrigo Sobrino Montero. Matilde Solari. Carolina Andrea Somaini. Valentina Sofía Soto Rodríguez. Gustavo José Sancler Frad. Branimir Stanislavov Stanev. Fiona Strada. María Beatriz Smidorovich Lara. Hanna Chabó. Aser Nabil Taher Ahmed Ibrahim. David Georg Ten Dornkat. Charlotte Torres. Rebats Tsotsonava. Marie Thérèse Ulm. Diego Valentín Valle Maduro. Maximilian Philippe van Kampenhout. Leopold Alexis van der Noot Dashe. Yago Javier Velasco Russo. Carlos Velázquez Roca. Lorenzo Vittorio Vicari. Gonzalo Villar González. Juan Borstman Aranguren. Greta Boverite. Rafael Alexandre David Bat. Noah Lia Wellner. Gabriela Verstheim Femstad. Mateus Whitman. Sabrina Vodka. Alfredo Dino Carlo Cecchinato. Shinju Zhu.
The following students are graduating from the dual degree, Bachelor in Business Administration and Bachelor in International Relations. Álvaro Javier Aguilar Arriazu, Nahil Ahmad Adnan Albitar, Radia Alami Lajuji, Isabela Elizabeth Alburi Martínez, Sofía Almeida Ferreiro, Verónica Angulo Lafogui, Camilo Aranguren Izarra, Esteban Arimani Zamora, Jean-Baptiste Azaís, María Balash Solá, Sabrina Baldi Paz, Bodín Benjes, Gali Benkirane, Miquel Berlanga Garrido, Gemma Bernabeu Carrasco, Juan Bosco Bernard Noriega, Sancalp Botra, Salvador Brett Popele, Paula Cantuarias Castro, Cristina Carazo Gómez, Clara Castaño Gómez, Beatriz Castro Guerra, Jaime Celaya Camuñas, Laura Charro Alcántara, Carolina Clara Rojas, Jacobo Javier de Julián de la Fuente, Paula de los Ríos García, Ferdinand Guillón Auguste de Trazegny Álvarez Calderón, Stanislas Roland Émile Durand, Laura Escobar Díaz, Pilar Escobedo Mata, Ricardo Esteban Adeba, Javier Fernández Pérez, Giorgio Jan Fouage, Cecilia Frein von Rosen, Jarius Charles Gander, Inmaculada Gil Delgado Madrigal, Natalia Gómez Rausel, Cristina Guerola Pejenaute, Ana Hernández de la Cruz, Cristina Herrán Casado, Paula Izquierdo Manero, José María Jauregui Gómez de la Cuesta, Natalia Jiménez de Parga Alcubilla, Laura Jiménez Ruiz, Susana Kusikova, Matt Lawson, Pablo Jordan de Paz, Ignacio López Chicheri Molina, Rebeca María Mankinen Sousa, Juan Marcos Guillem, Nicolás Martín Girón, Antonio Martorano, Arturo Marsal Higuero, María Fernanda Mesmacher Soto, Patricia Marguerita Mulqui Miera, Paula Munarriz García, Clara Muñoz Delgado, Pola Teresa Naquila, Oihana Nieto Aspillaga, Paula Nieto Carpio, Lucía Nogales Marrero, Martina Nucete Gentili, Juan David Ortegón Castro, Paula Ortiz Puchades, Carlota María Ovejero de la Cerda, Lucía Peraleda Fernández, Sofía Belén Peralta Zaldívar, Beatriz Pérez Calleja, Ana Pérez Dayala de Medrano, Pauline Marie Perrier, Jorge Portavales Mogridge, Timothée Rafaelo Antoine Rigaudot, Alessandra Rigoni Jiménez, Sofía Valentina Rodríguez Franco, Gonzalo Rodríguez Haas, David Rodríguez Sánchez, Gonzalo Rocío Odriozola, Irene Sáez Díez Rebanal, Alfonso Sanz Pérez, Ishwari Rajesh Sawant, María Pía Serra Fisas, Paola Toro Jiménez, Alberto Sebastián Trujillano Merino, María Vidal Rojo, Pilar Zhu Chen. The following students are graduating from the Bachelor in International Relations: Bogdan Aksenenko, Zineb Alami Hamdouni Lazuzi, Vicente Braga, Elvira María Bermúdez Fernández, Julia Besa Bravo. Nathan Kaspar Antoine Heribert Best. Brian Bogdanovich. Lucía Cabero Urbistondo. Luisa Daimer. Colombe Marie-Louise Aimé de Galzan. María Constanza del Solar. Román Dubois Pellegrin Sanz. Andrea Duleux. Carolina Escudero y Ramírez de Arellano. Yasmin Akram Ftes. Federica Gallo. Clemente Gilardini. Stefan Henry Gontier. Mara Alida Graterol Faro. Daniela Gutiérrez Pérez. Joshua Darío Hasenstab. Diego Alejandro Hauser Sánchez. Adimar Hernández Maldonado. Álvaro Jimeno Flores. Sanae Sharon Kunzi. Konstantin Kostadinov Kotshabashev. Felicia Eva Georgia Laudenberger. Sofía Makarem Ortega. Saad Maliki. Alexander Mamikonian. Marta Martín de Andrade. Sara Brean McFarren. Beatriz Mentasti. Ariana Meoni. Mina Milovic. Antonio José Moreano Novoa. Ari Alexander Naimon. Carolina Amir Nesim. Augusto Indalesiu Fluca Puch. Emilia Rincón Cortés. David Salinger. Camila María Salume Velázquez. María Sánchez Faus. Inés Sarrado Helvig. Sasha Schneider. Pratam Samir Shah. Victoria Antoinette Jodin. Abelón Isis Sundal. Lucía Torresías Martínez. Valentina Vitoria Traversone Hernández. Inés Trincado Alegre. Paul Marie Nicolas Vachon. Evelyn Sofía Varón Vega. Álvaro Vázquez Vives. Frederick Andreas Wolf. Nurfarah Zulaika Binti Zakri.
The following students are graduates of the Bachelor in Communication and Digital Media. Teresa Avalada Matos dos Santos Vitor. Ali Ahmed Shafiq Ismael Abdelmoeti. Irene Raquel Álvarez García. Ariana María Aymar de la Puente. Malaka Ihab Badir. María Carlota Barata Corcuera Alves Cuedes. Gal Elisa Benzadón Lasnik. Laura Beraca. Samuel Blanchard. Catarina Brenner Doria. Duarte María Carbalosa Cuña Mendoza Meneses. Lilian Bianca Devon. Cindia Escalante Pinuesa. Carmen Inés Espinosa Orillac. Feba Fossati. Enrique García Tiromat Moggio. María Fernanda Gutiérrez Nayar. Martina Hinojosa Burbano. Ilaida Kulak Sigzoglu. Anais Emma Lorenz Jensen. Prerna Mishra. Anabela Morey Pérez. Athina Federica Morrison Castro. Laura Ortega Pastor. Felipe María Nicolaus Rukavina de Vidovgrad. Priscila Santamaría Balma. Isabel Thierry Urquijo. María Alejandra Vivas Gómez. Pedro Yagüey Sánchez.
The following students are graduating from the Bachelor in Psychology. Luisa María Aparicio Al Wood. María Victoria Castro Villagra. Sofía Deje Ríos. Farida El Nagar Khaled. Sofía Francesca Epis Imperatore. Natalia García Gómez. Elizabeth Hutman. Morgan Grayson Kite. Luis Emilia Kloster Halfen. Nana Kosugiyama. Lina Mansour, Santiago Mezzano, Diletta Montagni, Abril Raigada López Guerra, Verónica Cisco Ovoki Saarela, Irene María Serra Leal, Alexandra Catalina Terbrac Valenzuela, Himanshu Hridayesh Tripathi, Stanislas Verdeil. The following students are graduating from Bachelor in Information Systems Management: Martina Estefanía Armas Barahona, Clara Benzadón Benolol, Gonzalo Calleja Palacios, Luis Rodrigo Camarena Parada, Carlos Canellas Sánchez, Yuval Cole de Andrés, Amaury Dominique Max de Dietrich, Jacobo Vicente de Gregorio Herraiz, Clara Dubois Ribot, Mateus Ferreira Paró, Ignacio González García Valdés, Marie-Céline Gruenhagen, Vicente Andrés Hoyos Pollato, Caterina Klimetz, Charlie Lava, Marlene Johanna Lanz, Guillermo Molins Méndez, Carmen Ovalle Simón, Nicolás Julián Pérez Piñera, Sara Pontón Varela, Daniel Ricardo Charpentier, Julián Tanús Rubiñós, Francisco Javier Ulecia Taillefer, Mónica Nicole Vega Izurieta, Luis Guillermo Velasco González.
The following students are graduating from the dual degree in Bachelor of Laws and International Relations: Almudena Abad Nosti, Alba Aguilera Caminada, Inés Arabi, Angeline Oceán Natalie Ariza, Clara Arroyo Álvarez, Alexander Baudet Plazoyes, Belén Castillo, Nicolás Cruz García, María de Medrano Matera Richillano, Paula de Pablos Sanz, Ainhoa María del Brío Centenero, Alicia del Pozo Domínguez, Cristina Tomt Falang, Ashna Minalkumar Gadia, Victoria Gallar Martínez, Laura García Gómez, Elisa García González, Carmen Girona Olavarrieta, María Victoria Gómez García, Bárbara Araceli Gómez Cortés, Sara González Martín, Sara Basam Osama Hayek, Pedro Hierro Hernández Mora, Ana Ibarra Parra, Belén Landaluche Conesa, Sandra López López, José López Rúa Taboada, Luisa Valeria Morelli Serrano, Rosel Moreno Fernández, Ana Orihuela Vázquez del Rey, Alejandro Pazzi Ruspoli, Sava Pavlovich, Berta Pereda Asensio, Candela Pérez Manero, Gonzalo Ramírez Facio, Lucía Ramírez Gómez de la Torre, Alejandro Ríos Agustí, Jade Ruiz Hellensberger, Lauralyn Rushton, Elena Sabou Bart, Pelayo José San Martín Espinós, Manuel Sánchez de Movellán Entre Canales, Miguel Ángel Serrano García, Blanca Úrculo de Miguel, Emilio José Vaca León, Marta Valero Maciá, Ana Valverde Serrano, Larisa María Van Morsel, Yelena Buchinik, Lisa Gela Vite, Paloma Zorrilla García. The following students are graduating from the Bachelor in Politics, Law and Economics: Ricardo Ángel Barrientos, Georgi Aronilla, Georgi Georgiev Vatparov, Lino Georg Florian Becker, Verushka Antonieta Carballo Sicilia, Rocío Coeti Carrera Díaz de la Cebosa, Alicia Clara Rojas, Gita El Hagmi, Javier Gómez Cabrera, Francisca María Jorge de Carvalho Norton de Matos, Liz Sophie Matí, María Ramos de la Flor, Marc Alexander Rimond, Carlos Eduardo Roldán Castillo, Allen Tadevosian, Caius Johanna Telaranta, Elena Justres Rodríguez. The following students are graduating from the dual degree in Politics, Law and Economics and the Bachelor of Laws. Mariana Ambrosi Abarca, Sole Arton, Paula Becerril Sánchez, Marta Evangelista Ramos, Lara Elizabeth Ann Hickson, Christian Philip Huddle, Hannah Ann Iyatu, Luca Kidesheli, Victoria Carolina Luján Ecarri, David Meshaca, Aitana Payás Álvarez, Alejandro Piojan Pérez, Georgi Zuluashvili.
The following students are graduating from the dual degree Bachelor in Business Administration and Bachelors in Laws. Walid Luay Ibrahim Abu Nada, Felix Alt, Gabriel María Arom Aparicio, Irene Ballesteros Rodado, Maitane Barandela Ravero, Oscar José Emilio Berga Sosa, María Boado Pérez Sierra, Jacob Tobias Brustal, Sofía Cadenas Osorno, Diego Juan Cavestani Viregas, Aise Yasmin Köbeck, Carla Colomer Matachana, Rocio Conesa Rodríguez de la Vega, Manuel Contreras Otero, Julia de Azqueta Ruiz Gallardón, Gabriela Sonia de Remedios Martínez, Ignacio Domínguez Ruiz, Carlos Echevarría González, Juan Echeverry Antoniana, Paloma Fuentes Segara, Celia Galvez Alonso, Antonio García García, Julio García Nadí, Silverio González Carrillo de Albornoz, Marta Gutiérrez Huesca, Niklas Julian Hess, Alex Chantal Olgas, Javier Antero Iatsu, Luis Gonzaga Iñiguez de Ozoño Fernández, Sana Ravender Yetani, María Kuzmina, Zineb Lalú, Nicolás Lavandera Vázquez, Luis León Ballester, Maximilian Leopold Lonser, Raúl López Gil, Ernest López Oliver, Covadonga Miriam Luján de Frías Paniagua, Javier Martín Coll, Raúl Martín García, Alba Martínez Gordón, Jaime Martínez Mateos, Adolf Mía Guasch, Mateo Mollier Fernández, María Morales Mauatua, Blanca Isabel Muñoz Nogués, Raquel Oya Diegues, Alejandra Peña Rey, Julia Rautenberg, Morgan Severin Rigo Caballo, Sofía Riquelme Parra, Patricia Rivas Toribio, Luisa Fernanda Rivera Sicafi, Javier Urueda García, Araceli Salmerón Zapata, Beatriz San Basilio Berenguer, Ignacio Sánchez Gil, Sara Elizabeth Sánchez Velilla, Florian Schambergen, Christopher Alexander Schimmer, Matías Serrano Camacho, Mohamed Sherif Slaoui, Irene Suárez Hurtado, Florian Fabian Talke, David Isaac Tuma Navarro, Anne-Sophie Gilberte Veresen, Paloma Videla Ataguile, María Francisca Vidrera Faria Núñez de Fonseca.
The following students are graduating from the Bachelor of Laws. Amina Majed Adwan, Elena Amantegui Pacheco, Lucía Arcones Moreno, Juanita Ariza Lalinde, Alejandra Asinovich Álvarez, Beatrice Sofía Bandine, Miquela Daniela Bartello del Castillo, Capuchine Marie Guilmet Bissot, Sara Alexandra Blum, Isidora Antonia Brigham Delgado, Sherin Shalia Chander, Virginia de Michelis, José Domínguez Blanco, Andrés Alejandro dos Santos Marcano, Alicia Fernández Fontalba, Aida Fernández Láez, Enrique Fernández Sastre, Elvin Güenche, Jan Golob, Jimena González Zavala, Aditya Gupta, Camelia Hamza, Vladislav Yakovlev, Natalie Ivanova, María del Carmen Jaume Osonas, Teresa Erna Jürgensen, Marieta Victoria Lanceros Ferragut, John Packer Lebo IV, Diego Martínez Bordiú Toledo, Alexia Miriam Mayer Flucker, Pauline Isabel Murkens, Sami Adonis Nas, Teresa Oliveira de Souza Estiveiro Rodríguez, Beatriz Otero Novas Gómez, Alessandra Elena Ponzone Minci, Ana Victoria Ramírez Herrera, Alberto José Rocky Borgo, Linda Rosa Rojas Hernández, Elvira Leonora Ruiz de Alda Mignoni, Ruslan Salib, Máximo Sant de Barrondo, Kenza María Scali, Silvan Benjamin Sen, Estela Talavera Escudero, Edward Breckenridge Turshi, Wakun Wang.
Gaudeamus tu, Juvenes sumus, Gaudeamus tu, Juvenes sumus, Apposicunta Juventute, pos molestam senectute, nos abebetumus, nos abebetumus. Passing time, viva l'academia, viva professores, viva l'academia, vivan professores, vivat membrum qualibet, vivat membra qualibet, semper sint in flore, semper sint in flore. Let's fly. Let's swing. Congratulations, everyone.
That was incredible. The awards, you are graduates, and your dean's words of encouragement. Amazing. Thank you to everyone. I want to take this last opportunity to once again congratulate you. It has been a tough year, and the months and years ahead are bound to be challenging as well. But you have come as far as you have, and you will continue to do great things. I hope you remember to share those great accomplishments and your ongoing learning with your alma mater and with your fellow alumni. Congratulations, class of 2021, you did it. But wait, before you go, we have a surprise for you from the IE Music Club for this very special celebration. Thank you, and hasta luego.
I want to break free.
I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied, I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows I want to break free. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real. I'm falling in love. God knows I'm falling in love. It's strange, but it's true.
I can't get off when you love me like you do, but I have to be sure.
When I walk out that door,
Oh, how I want to be free, baby.
oh how I want to be free. Oh how I want to break free.
But life still goes on.
I can't get used to living without you by my side. I don't wanna live alone.
God knows, got to make it on my own.
So baby, can't you see?
I've got to break free.
I've got to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It was gold.